Hello my cuties and my beauties, and welcome back. Today we're continuing on with the 100 Years War. With Partay. We'll give it about a minute for people to come in. Subscribe to earn drops? What the what is that? What is this bullshit? Hold on, let me drag it. Don't do that again. Go away. It is my own stream. I'm not subscribing to myself. That's so egotistical. Egotesticals. Don't get monetized anyway. So, how y'all doing? You doing good? I bet you're doing... you might be doing poorly, actually. Especially given recent events. Man, I can't wait for Fromigny. Or to, hold the beaches of Normandy.
Jeanne d'Arc had liberated Orléans and put the English army to flight. However, as the English retreated, they became an obstacle for Charles the Dauphin. He needed a clear path from Chinon to Reims, where he would be crowned king. Nearing the town of Partay, the English sought to regroup. But Jeanne d'Arc and her French army were closing in.
Yeah! Close in! Oh god, I do have a drink. I won't be nibbling on sunflower seeds today. I had my fair share before the stream. God, I have such an addiction to them. Run, little deers, run!
The Loire Valley, the English were on the run. As they retreated northwards, a French vanguard was in close pursuit.
Alright, let's see. Revive leader.
Caught out of position, the French faced a surprise attack from the English rearguard.
Oh, did both my scouts die? Both my scouts are dead.
A detachment of English archers blocked the road with palings, an effective measure against cavalry. The French vanguard had to clear the road if they were to call in reinforcements.
Unfortunately for them, I can go around. You are pushing yourselves into the palings. No, do not attack from that side, you fools!
With the road cleared, the French army could safely bring in reinforcements from nearby allies.
Alright, how much gold do I got? 3,400.
The French army paid their ally and received a detachment of reinforcements.
We'll get the horsemen. We'll get some royal knights. We'll get one of everything for a moment. Oh, that one comes with arbiters.
Hearing the rallying cry of the English coming from the village of St. Sigmund, the French were alerted to the enemy position. The French recaptured St. Sigmund and prepared to rendezvous with Jeanne d'Arc. But a large English detachment had set up a blockade. So long as that force was in place, the French vanguard could not reach Jeanne.
I've got 2,600 gold again. No, don't murder the sheeps. They are innocent.
The French army saw a chance to bolster their numbers and sent payment to their ally in return for reinforcements.
Attendez les commandements.
$5 says there's something in there, actually. I'm out $5. But nobody else is here, so I'm only out $5 to myself. Does it mean I made $5 or lost $5? Go after that thing directly.
With the English blockade destroyed, the French vanguard rejoiced at the arrival of Jeanne d'Arc and her troops. With their rearguard eliminated, the remaining English forces would now seek to escape the valley through the town of Partay. 3 enemy regiments were converging on the town along 3 main roads. Jeanne had either to stop the regiments on the roads or race ahead to fortify Partay itself.
You only need one scout to, you know, die for such silly causes. Stop chasing after them. No. Oh, I'm hitting S, not A. Uh,
Je fais vos commandements.
okay, that army doesn't look too bad.
Si fait comme doué. Si fait.
Commandement incontinent, compagnon. Compagnon, traite tous en bataille!
Où dois-je, leader? Si fait que sera.
Two more bands of Royal Knights.
Sommes on ordonnance. Avant, mes seigneurs. Incontinent.
Pex, Veici les commandements.
Stress, nous sommes prêts. Je suis votre serveuse. Soyez.
Courez où? J'ai besoin.
Oyez les
Courez où? Je fais vos.
Allons, ce sont
As the forces of the valiant Jeanne d'Arc entered the town, the people of Partay rallied to her cause.
More peasants. All of you, go mine that gold. You mine that gold. I don't need wood on this, I just need gold.
Pex, Veici les commandements.
Alright, looks like they at least took out the archery things.
Courez où? À l'arçon et Brest. Certaines.
Manoir assouvi. Ben,
Acid distillation.
Des ennemis! Edge à trouver! Ennemis! Qui nous assaut? Courez où? Prêt, fort leader!
How much gold I got? 1800, we'll do that.
Attendez,
Have you guys go here.
avertissez votre courage, compagnon.
advertence.
What I say? I don't need food, I need gold! Gold, I say!
Oyez les ordonnances.
Dicte-moi vos commandements. Perfect. À l'arçon.
Oyez les commandements. Oyez.
More peasants, more gold.
Soyez prêts. Veici les advices. Si besoin.
No clue what kind of forces we're going in against, so... Oi, 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 I wanted everyone to come in against them. Actually, this bad.
À l'arçon. Si comme vos voudrez. Je suis votre serveur.
Take out those.
Les courez sous cette tête. Courez
Give me that gold. Yeah. Clicked every treasure chest during the Battle of Partay. Oh. Wow, that was fast.
After an intense pursuit and a hard-fought battle, the French crushed the remaining English army, thwarting their desperate retreat. Now the triumphant Jeanne d'Arc could safely lead Charles to Reims for his coronation as King of France.
Alright, well, I guess since that only took 16, 17 minutes, we'll just hit continue.
The Battle of Partay was a disaster for the English. The French wiped out their bowmen and drove their forces from the Loire Valley. Now for Jeanne d'Arc and the Dauphin, the way to Reims was clear.
Okay, maybe a couple sunflower seeds. Ow.
The Maid of Orleans rode with the Dauphin through the streets and was at his side when he was finally crowned King Charles VII of France. But less than 2 years later, Jeanne was captured in battle, sold to the English, and put on trial for heresy. She spent 6 months locked in a dungeon, awaiting her fate. King Charles, who owed his crown to Jeanne, did nothing to help win her freedom.
Oh, damn you, King Charles!
She was found guilty. On May 30th, 1431, Jeanne d'Arc was brought here, to the old market square in Rouen, where she was burned at the stake. She was 19 years old. But what the Maid of Orleans started could not be denied. Her victories were the first in a chain of successes for France's military. Liberty was within reach. Thanks to the leadership of two brothers, Jean and Gaspard Bureau, the French army became experts in the use of artillery, transforming it into a disciplined, modern fighting force. In 1448, King Charles was ready to make a major move against the English. He vowed to retake Normandy.
Ugh. We're reaching the end of the 100-Year War.
King Charles VII's army would soon have access to the most advanced artillery in Europe, thanks to the master gunners, the Bureau brothers. While the brothers developed their weapons, the king laid plans for their use. He would bring Normandy back under French control.
That was mine.
The first phase of the king's plan would give the Bureau brothers time to perfect their cannons. He tasked his army with claiming a base of operations.
Charge forth, men! That is our only plan. No, don't kill the peasants. We will need those peasants. No, stop killing the peasants, please. Peasants are friends, not food. God, I feel like that was a disastrous fight for my troops.
With the town under French control, the Bureau brothers now had the use of the university and of their own siege workshop. Their next goal was to learn all they could about recent innovations in the mixing of the most potent gunpowder.
But we need to advance age to be able to research gunpowder, so we're gonna put a castle over there.
While the army waited for their new weapons, they kept a watchful eye for any English attacks on the town.
We have a monastery. No. Were peasants able to take these things? No, it has to be a priest, okay. You go help build that. Upgrade to Royal Artillery College.
Que faut-il donc besoigner? Homme faut trahir?
Alright, so...
Besoin à faire?
I want another outpost built out there. I want as much of a early warning as I possibly can. Once y'all are done building that, you're gonna build a chapel over here.
Courez-vous, reste pour laisse partir. Ça, avance.
Go help build that. Oh,
A party of English soldiers approached the French base, intent on reclaiming the town.
Ennemi! Qui nous assaut?
Dictez-moi une Versailles. Sur quoi me faut-il frère? James Mesvos habille en vestiaire? Avant! Allons! Cesse conquête!
where'd that scout go? Did he die? I think he's dead.
Oyez tous le monde!
Actually, no, cancel that.
Oyez, marchiez derrière moi, Trestuts! Allons ça, Trestuts!
The brothers worked tirelessly to cast their gun barrels, but they still needed insight into the latest gunpowder chemistry.
Do we have a market? No.
Une œuvre bien assouvie.
All of you, go build me a market over here. We do have a gold thing, mine.
J'attends vos advices. Vos arbalèstes sont à... Suivez le courroie, arbalétrier. Reste tous. Écoute les ordonnances.
Inside that actually.
Arbalétrier, joyeux, j'entends. Arbalétrier, ne restez pas, assistant. Arbalétrier, avant. Épée. Allons, arbalétrier, avant. Suivez le courroie. Ne vous accordez point. J'ai pour vous tout à tir. Arbalétrier, ne restez pas, assistant. Soyez coués. Nouveau commandement.
Yeah, Scouts did. Okay.
Soyez prêts. 6 hommes soldés pour besoigner. Voici les commandements. Je arbalétrier. Je fais votre commandement. Voyons les commandements. Répondez, avant. Nos carrels sont allons arbalétrier. Avant. Soudain. Fais ici de nouvelles. Le champ n'attend point.
Garrison.
Reste tous. Écoute les ordonnances. Prêt pour faire. Je prends cure de ce manœuvre. Fais, Soudain. Fais ici les commandements. Je fais comme il vous plaît.
Hello, JS.
Advertence.
I want more gold.
Commandement. J'attends ma besogne. Voyez tous.
You three are sleepy.
Autant
Go
couper
cut down
comme il en
trees.
faut.
You're also sleepy. More gold. I just always more gold.
Point de repos pour les harnis.
Oh, we don't have a lumber camp?
Un hostel abattu.
The Bureau brothers had successfully combined a powerful gunpowder recipe with sturdy cast iron gun barrels. At last, cannon production could begin. While the brothers turned out their cannons, culverins, and riboldequins, the French army would bolster themselves for the coming fight.
No, not the peasants! Everyone, retreat! Go repair that.
J'attends vos avis.
You stop that from burning down.
Je vais raparier ce
Soudain, Will. Je l'emprunte tantôt.
Alright, so these strategic resource locations will provide benefits to your cannon production, okay?
Causez-vous. Oyez les commandements.
Oh, on garrison. Return to work, I mean, damn it. You all return to work.
Advertence. Où est-ce qu'attendez-vous de moi? Prêt, suis pour reste.
All of you, go back to mining gold.
Ben, Soudain. Ne clamez pas, avancez. Reste tous, écoute les ordonnances.
Is that gold I see?
Oyez tous. Voici les commandements.
Oh, produce a priest,
Advertence. Voici les commandements. Ce sera moule bien assoupi.
leave Britney Spears alone. Alright, and if we take that, that'll probably give us food. Alright, we lost a lot of peasants there. And I mean a lot.
Maintenant, viennent les commandements. Ce sera moult bien assouvi. Attendez-vous de près, suis pour vos étiers. Assez, suis fier de mon œuvre.
Votre vouloir guidera mon aide. Voyez tous, voici les commandements. tous, écoute les ordonnances. Je prends cure de ce manoir.
Bon.
Avez-vous commandement pour vous? Advertance. Voici
Get
les
lumber
commandements.
production back up.
Point de repos pour les armes.
Paix, compagnons.
Voyons les commandements.
Tout suit à votre plaisir. Et il sera fait.
Go grab that and bring it back.
Causez-vous. Voyez les commandements. Je fais votre commandement. Advertance.
Farms.
Qu'attendez-vous de moi?
Farms.
Oyez
J'attends ma
tous.
besogne
Voici
prochaine.
les commandements. Je pars pour quérir Boué.
Qu'attendez-vous de moi? Bon air, point d'heure. Soudain, ici de nouvelles commandements. Voyez tous, voici les commandements. Ce sera moult bien assouvi, verrez. Ben, soudain, fais ici les j'ai pourvoué. Avant, bougre de limaçon.
Okay, something over here killed a scout.
Je fais comme il vous plaît. Avant, et sans but.
Vostre vouloir guidera mon air.
Take that back to the monastery.
Voici les commandements. Un hostel à bâtir. Reste tous.
You three,
écoute les
quickly
ordonnances.
just build a outpost right there for me.
Causez-vous. Oyez les commandements.
Assistez
3 gunmen. Many more upon the way.
Soudain, fais ici de nouvelles commandements. Arbalétriers, soyez suspects. Arbalétriers, soyez bas.
Increase the attack speed of my arbiters. Reduce cost of recruitment. What's this? Upgrades workshop to the Royal Artillery College, reduces Royal Gunpowder Artillery. The fuck is a Culveneer? Okay, they're getting a little active over there.
Oyez tous. Voici les commandements. Je m'attire.
Oyez tous, voici les commandements. Reste tous, écoute les ordonnances. Je prends cure de ce manoir. Paix, compagnons, si les commandements. J'y pourvois.
Alright, that seems like they're preparing for an attack.
Je fais comme il vous plaît.
J'attends les
What's
commandements.
that do? Increases the health of all cavalry? I don't have any cavalry. I don't want to fix that. Nah. Who needs cavalry? 1,500 gold for that. Without having to set up. Ooh.
Advertance, voici les commandements.
Oh my god, they were able to go around.
Paix, compagnons, si les commandements.
ordonnances faut-il à Conseil?
Colomine.
La victoire à ceux qui apportent le bien. Guerre n'escalte les choses.
Okay. As I'll let those priests do their magic increase the health of your religious units by 40. Nah, not right now. Increase armor.
Causez-vous. Oyez les commandements. Prêt pour hostier. Avant.
Je reprends avec victoire.
We'll give you a defensive bombardment.
Nos carrés sont prêts pour frère.
Alright, you're going to first attack those guys.
Bougre de limaçon.
Assesmez vos pot-au-feu, soudain.
You're going to join this assault with your little Qs. You two are going to rebuild that our little wood wall there.
Soudain. Ici de nouvelles commandements.
And then we're going to take this town to increase our gold production.
Bois nagré, estre de capelle.
Nous avons des scrupules.
Hostier, il nous faut marcher. Avant et sans mêler.
Tienez bien vos coups.
Make that stone.
Oyez tous, voici les
Reinstall a gate.
Ce sera pour bien assouvi.
Soudard, mets ici les ordonnances.
Yeah, just shift Q. We'll produce as many pistons as it'll let us.
Oyez, mets ici les ordonnances. Assesmez vos
Quickly just take that. We'll produce some cav here.
Pression pour vos équipes. Advertance. Voici.
With the mine under French control, the Bureau brothers had access to an abundance of iron for their gun barrels.
Avant, prenez votre courroie.
Advertance. Voici les commandements. Reste tous. Écoute les ordonnances. Appareillez ce manuel. Oyez tous. Voici les commandements.
Alright, all of you are gonna go mine that gold. Actually, mine the stone first. You two,
Voici les commandements.
actually no, build watchtower out there.
La Bastille.
Once they're past,
À l'archon.
les commandements.
Piquez des deux.
Ayez cure aux ordonnances,
J'attends
soudard.
un besoin de prochaine.
Que sont les commandements?
Voyez tous, voici les commandements.
Presse suit pour vos édiers.
Advertance, voici les commandements.
Bien, bien.
Maintenant, prêt pour la besogne. Avez-vous commandement pour moi?
Qu'attendez-vous de moi?
Moult me plaît de voir Forest.
Okay, Mr. Scout. Go stand up there for a moment. Actually, all of you, build an outpost there instead, actually. Next we're gonna go after trade route.
Point de mignardise, faites les ordonnances.
Recostier, est-ce employé des ennemis?
Nous partons, assistez vos armes. Tienez bien vos colobrines. Attendez-vous de moi. Advertance, voici.
Reste tous, écoute les ordonnances. Voyez tous,
J'attends ma besogne prochaine.
advertance. Voici les commandements.
Procure de ce manoir.
C'est l'ennemi, il a dit! À part main, Ivage!
Alright, you, Mr. Priest. You're gonna go claim that real quick. Instead, and then you're going to... Oh, wait, where are you going? You're going that way? Okay, so you're gonna claim... No, no, don't go that way.
À votre plaisir.
You're gonna get killed.
Si tel est votre plaisir.
Quelle est ma besogne? Bien! Je vois l'ennemi! Venez de ça! Optimé, par de la veille.
Avez-vous commandement pour moi?
I knew he was gonna kill everyone that way.
Ayez cure aux ordonnances, soudard. Fourmissez vos bastons. Nous acheminons.
Quelle est ma... Pour vous servir, suis-je là? Ennemi en vue! L'ennemi nous proche! Ouais, à vos ordonnances. Optimé. Recostière, est-ce employé des ennemis?
Mr.
With the
Monk.
skirmish won, trade could begin with the settlement.
Tout suit à votre plaisir.
Alright,
J'attends les commandements et
Assistez vos bâtons. Nous allons.
votre vouloir idora mes pères.
Tienez bien vos colobrines. Oui, assistez vos colobrines.
Taillez votre commandement. Je suis prêt. J'irai ici où vous voudrez.
Arbalétrier, soyez privé le pourvoir, arbalétrier.
Colobrines chargées. Tienez. Fourmissez vos bastons.
no, no.
Allons ça. Tienez bien vos colobrines.
Attack those guys.
Assistez vos pots de feu, soudard.
Nous attendons les commandements.
Je vais devant, aidez derrière. Allons plus que le pas. Écoute les ordonnances. Je prends cure de ce manoir.
J'obéirai. Ainsi sera fait.
Actually, that's...
Nos carrels sont
Que le souhait fait la victoire!
arbalétriers. Allons, arbalétriers, avant. Oups, arbalèstes sont à 16 mètres. Joyeux de tempête. Nos carrels sont prêts pour traire. Nos attentes, je fais. Loin, bien.
Colobry!
À moi, serviteur.
Nos arbalèstes sont... Arbalétriers, arbalétriers. Je fais votre commandement. Arbalétriers, avant. Et baisse. Arbalétriers, arbalétriers. Allons, arbalétriers, avant. Suivez le conroi, arbalétriers.
Soudard, fais ici les ordonnances. Avant, mes points de miniardise. Vecte les ordonnances. Oui. Nous partons! Assistez vos armes!
Je mâche mon frein de partir. Quand que vous voudrez.
Nos balles sont prestes.
Alright, you are now trading for stone.
Charrette preste pour aller.
God, that's so handy. Alright, yes. I can build 3 of them. I already did have a trade hall. I had a chamber of commerce. I'll... Wait. Access mark. All traders and trade ships return plus to any market or dock. Okay.
Prestos écoute les ordonnances. Autant qu'on ferait comme
Oh, I didn't realize I forgot about that one. Wait.
Dicte-nous quelqu'un t'en
Oyez, fais ici les ordonnances viennaise.
Tout suit à votre plaisir. J'en ferai comme est advisé.
Oyez, fais ici les ordonnances. Allons ça.
Dicte-nous les engins de siège sont prêts. C'est quasi assouvi.
Soudard, fais ici les ordonnances. Faites-moi filant. Ayez cure aux ordonnances, soudard. Avant, prenez votre courroie.
Tout est ordonné.
Ça, engin! En la vraie!
Alright, gather resources and it doesn't cost any gold.
Colobrine,
Nous
en
sommes
attente.
grévés de très ennemis.
Royal Cannons. I don't know what that actually did for me, but it made them royal.
Reste tous, écoute les ordonnances.
Oyez tous, voici les commandements.
Nous avons les commandements reçus.
Victoire! Avant! La carte est dégagée!
Guidera.
J'attends vos annonces. Optimisation. Si vous en
Advertance! Voici les commandements.
Ainsi ferai-je comme mandé.
Maintenant, exploitons l'ouvrage.
Oh, hey, there's a castle there.
Ce sera moult bien assouvi, verrez.
Prêt pour les commandements.
Let's take that out.
Gardez vos épées par devers
I should have a scout somewhere.
Assespez vos colobrines.
Emphasis on somewhere.
L'ennemi, nos assauts de longue traîne.
Prêt pour aider. Quand que vous voudrez.
Let's find out what's all even down that direction.
Soudard, nous
Well,
avons vos commandements.
priests heal my boys.
Optimé.
Voyez tous, voici les commandements.
Bien c'est.
Un hostel à bâtir.
Que sont les commandements? Fiez-vous à moi.
Quels sont vos commandements? Oi, Géride. Optimé.
Alright, there's some
Porte de la
spearmen
pêche.
there, a bunch of wolves over
Optimé.
here.
J'y vais.
Hey,
Ouais.
you're gonna stand
Vos
there.
ordonnances.
Nos ordonnances sont la sus.
Other priests, what are you doing?
À vos
Get over there.
puis vais-je entreprendre.
There are people to heal. Oh, hey.
Oh ça, bien vous plaît ce l'achèvement?
I haven't intentionally been ignoring chat, I'm sorry.
Paix.
I really need to stop doing that.
Avant, défourrez vos armes.
Un coup de terre.
Teignez vos
Rejoignez
armes
des
et
ennemis.
en avant.
No, you don't.
J'ai besoin d'un parpaing. Un parpaing invade. Oi, Géride. Ouais, à vos ordonnances. J'ai besoin d'un
No, you don't.
bien comprendre.
No, you don't.
Dans la garde.
Will, bien comprendre. Optimé, j'y vais. Optimé, porte de la pêche.
No, you were a scout, not a fighter. I know you desperately want to go murder people, but you can't! You are a scout! You have no offensive capabilities! We are not the Mali! Your sheep cannot protect you!
Engin de siège, ainsi soit-il. Ainsi sera fait.
Alright, I have two city peasants over here.
Voici les commandements.
If I build a stone wall, like right there,
Moult bien assouvi, verrez.
convert that piece to a gate, if it'll let me, and then I eventually build a castle, like, we'll say there.
Je prends cure de ce manoir.
Bien, bien.
Start with the stone wall,
Un
though.
hostel à bâtir.
Point de en bataille, soudard. Engin de siège, assis. Engin de siège, ça faut aller.
Soyez j'incline à vos...
Prêt pour aider.
Assesmez vos portefeuilles, soudard.
Oui. Je mâche Will, bien comprendre.
Go, my gunmen, wander off that way.
Il note dessus.
And that's why I left all those crossbowmen over there.
Nos ordonnances sont la sus. C'est quasi assouvi.
Point de repos pour les hardis. Je
Actually.
procure de ce manoir.
Oh shit, there's a thing there.
Votre vouloir guidera.
Colobrine, en attendant, qui dois-je à sonner? Assistez vos colobrines. Vouez!
Nous avons les commandements reçus. Avant, un sismévaux pour la bataille. Aignez vos armes et en avouez. Gardez vos épées par devers vous. Avant, un sismévaux pour la bataille.
Prêt pour aider. Cuire le vent. Aïe, c'est libre.
Alright, there's a river port there that I can take for...
Vouez. Optimé, j'y vais.
bonuses.
Soudard, nous avons nos commandements. Ça donc, gardez vos épées par devers vous.
Obéir est divine vertu. Si ferais-je comme émandé.
Alright,
Je mâche mon train de partir.
I would like a host of cannons. A host of knights. A host of gunmen.
Maintenant, prêt pour la besogne.
We'll rebuild that.
Installe la Bastille.
At last, the French artillery weapons were ready for deployment. After years of preparation, the time had come for Charles VII to make his move. To take back Normandy, he would need to recapture the stronghold of Rouen, a critical fortress from which the English had been attacking Paris. Rouen walls would face an explosive trial against the mighty force of gunpowder.
Go build an outpost over there.
Ça sera moult bien assouvi, verrez.
Les engins de siège sont prêts. Les engins de Oui, la par main.
Move through the gate, please. You are stopping yourselves from moving through.
Nous attendons les commandements.
Advertence.
Alright, congratulations on your new positions. You're lumberjacks.
Assistez vos colobrines. Assistez vos bâtons.
After raising the river port, the French soldiers seized a stockpile of shipworthy timber, which could be used for superior cannon frames.
Field a
The
royal
brothers now
siege
had
unit with
every
all
available
brother
advantage
bonus.
in producing their guns.
Soudard, nous avons nos commandements.
Si vos plaît, vostra que guide nos pas.
Quels sont vos commandements? Optimé, j'y vais.
I believe each of these do generate us resources every now and again. I just... a captured sacred site periodically generates gold for the player that controls it. Okay, yeah.
Quels sont? J'ai besoin de par main. Quand que vous voudrez.
Alright, Cannon, it's time to test if you outrange their archers.
Avez-vous commandement pour Ancelon et
If you do, you're immediately being pulled back. But
Ouais, à vos ordonnances.
Advis pour votre engin.
oh, yeah, no, you outranged that by a lot. Jeez.
Will, bien comprendre.
Nos ordonnances sont là, Sus. Envoyez, Suna. Suivez l'artillerie.
Prêt pour faire les commandes. Oups, arbalètes.
Qu'attendez-vous? J'allais au lieu.
Vous voulez que j'aille?
Qu'attendez, bien compris. Y va.
Nos carrels sont prêts pour traire. Joel, qu'allez-vous? Dois-je traire ce...
Oyez tous. Voici les
We're going to build a town hall over here. Just take the city as this like little zone as our own.
Trier, j'y pourrai.
Je vous obéis.
Quel besoin?
Avez-vous commandement pour moi?
Do you ever? Yeah, fuck it. We'll grab those now, I guess. Little sheeps, why aren't you following your master?
Nous avons les commandements reçus.
Je mâche, ouais, à vos ordonnances. Optimé, par de la veige.
She is the sheep lord.
Oi, j'arrive.
I'm going to have her go around and gather as many of the map's sheep as she can.
Et ici les commandements. Tout est ordonné. Point de
All right.
votre retrait. Dites que lance quelqu'un d'un abat.
Je démonstrerai ce soit fait.
Ne vous êtes point des fois.
Engin de siège, actif. Les engins se meurent. Engin de siège, s'approcher. Ça, engin. En avant. Quelle priorise encantée. Ils sont anéantis.
Oyez les commandements, Souda. Dieu vous est en sa garde.
Engin de siège, assis. Ça, engin. En avant.
Point de repos pour les hardis.
J'attends vos advices.
We're gonna build a boop-a-doo-boo. What are they called? Archery range. Over here, I guess.
Ce sera moult bien suivi, verrez.
Arbalétrier, soyez assaisonnés.
Tout est ordonné.
Maybe it'd be a good idea to get a scout in on over there.
Je mâche.
Hey, I have a spare scout.
Si besoin, il y a par main. Prêt pour aider. Si besoin, il y a par main.
How many sheeps do you have?
Prêt pour aider.
13?
Quand que vous
You need
voulez.
more sheeps. You is not complete until you have 70 billion sheepsies.
Retournez chez vous, mes créants.
Look at them! Look at them march across the land! The sheep lord shall rise these lands!
Quels sont vos commandements? À part main et beige. Oi, j'arrive.
Yeah, once that scout arrives over there, then that's enough going to be the end of my lollygagging. Except for this, I'm gonna have this force attack out against. Maybe not actually. We'll attack out against those guys.
Quelle est ma besoin? Optimé, j'y vais. À part main et beige.
Steal their sheeps.
Ennemi en vue! Je mâche mon frein de partir. Nous sommes grevés de traits ennemis!
Arbalétrier, crayez-moi de délai. Arbalétrier, soit un de vos coups.
On a besoin de toucher.
Ce sera moult de...
Qu'attendez-vous de moi?
Prêt pour faire les commandements. Je vais par delà.
Fait.
Frères, qui est votre mission?
Nous accomplissons vos ordonnances.
Je mâche mon optimé par de la beige. À part main et beige. À part main et beige. Oui, à vos ordonnances.
Votre vouloir guidera mon air.
Baillez votre
C'est
commandement.
votre plaisir.
Les engins de siège soient de prêt à se
I mean, I guess I could have him carry it and we could go woolulu. Actually, no, we don't have the woolulu.
Arbalétrier, trayez bas. Arbalétrier, avant. Épée.
Point de repos pour les hardis.
Why are you over there being all sleepy? Give you a cannon and make it replace your walls to be stone.
Moult me plaît d'œuvrer en forest.
Nos ordonnances sont là, suivez l'engin, Soudard. Teignez vos armes et en la bouée. Ainsi sera fait.
Un côté, nettoyer des ennemis. Prêt pour optimer par de la beige. Garde-vous prêt. J'ai besoin de par main.
Nouvelle tourment pour l'ennemi.
Oui, bien compris.
Tout est ordonné.
Oh! The cannons out. The cannons have the range of a trebuchet?
Ainsi, engin, c'est l'heure de trait.
Why don't I have these cannons in multiplayer? This isn't fair.
Nos ordonnances sont là-dessus. Sécurez l'engin de siège.
Give me cannons that can shoot as far as the trebuchet.
Ainsi sera fait.
I demand it.
Suivez l'engin. Avant, allons. Les engins de siège sont là. Nous accomplissons vos ordonnances. Engins de siège, assis. Les engins de siège sont...
Les commandements vieux.
Envoyez Soudard, suivez l'artillerie.
Okay.
Oi, j'arrive. À part main et veille.
Tout est ordonné. Ils vont bâtir de notre île.
Quel est quand que vous voudrez? Optimé, par de la veille.
Les engins de siège sont prêts. Oui, la par main. Engins de siège assis. Engins, c'est l'heure de trêve. Point de faille, votre trêve.
Screw that guy in particular. Hit him with several cannonballs.
Ils vont bâtir de notre île. Engins, c'est l'heure
Alright, here.
Will, bien comprendre. Je marche à part main et veille.
The French army bore down on the formidable walls of Rouen, ready to launch their final assault on this key English stronghold.
Je quière votre advertence. L'ennemi sera vaincu, Iman. Oyez les commandements, soudain. Avant, un sang.
engins de siège assis.
Quel est ma besoin? Will,
Les engins de siège, ils vont bâtir de notre île. Les engins se meuvent. Dicte sommes envoués. Ainsi soit-il. Engins de siège assis. Ainsi sera fait.
quel est ma besoin?
Les engins de siège sont prêts. Tout est ordonné.
Just remove that. Alright.
Faille votre trêve.
Quels sont vos cours vous servir?
Les engins de siège sont prêts. Engins de siège, ça fait.
J'ai besoin.
Engins de siège assis. Anéanti. Tout est ordonné. Oui, là, pardon.
Je marche mon train de partir.
Les commandements vieux. Qu'ainsi il soit.
Les engins de siège sont prêts. Les engins se meuvent. Tout est ordonné. Ainsi soit-il. Ils vont bâtir de notre île. C'est une merveilleuse victoire.
Be prepared for once that gate falls.
Optimé, par de la veille.
Le champ nous attend.
Rouen's walls were breached. The French army had at last exposed the heart of the fortress. Having lost the walls of Rouen, the English made a last stand to hold the city. The French would need to destroy the buildings that had housed the English army and drive out the enemy for good.
Engins de siège, ça faut aller. Ça en a. On la veut. C'est quasi assuré. Engins de siège, ça faut aller.
Destroy them all. Destroy the trebuchet first, actually. There we go. And that thing. Where are you going? Your job is not to assault. Your job is to defend the cannons.
Les engins de siège sont prêts. Tout est ordonné.
Assistez vos colombiers. J'ai besoin. Je garderai. Ici.
Engins de siège agis. Les engins de siège sont prêts. Tout est ordonné. Engins, c'est l'heure d'assister. Engins de siège agis. Oui, la pharma.
I've not seen any other, like...
Oui, la pharma.
Tienez bien vos colombiers. J'attends optimé. J'y vais. Ayez vu vos ça. Oui.
Les engins de siège ainsi sortis. Ainsi sur le feu.
Nah, this is your only chance. You gotta try to take them out, guys. We have taken Normandy. Huzzah!
With the English scattered and their buildings in ashes, the French had recaptured the critical fortress of Rouen. Charles VII had proven that France was no longer the underdog in the 100 Years' War.
It's also
After
Imperial
decades
cannons.
of bloody dispute, Normandy was finally back in French hands.
I've become Napoleon again. Just cannons. Cannons and guns. Who cares how long your spear is if you get shot 5 miles away from it? Anyway, it's been lovely hanging out with you, my cuties, my beauties. I hope you have a good day, good evening, and good night, and goodbye. I'll see you next time.